What is going on, Vault Hunters, and welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. In today's video, I actually been farming Graveward, which is one of the vault monsters that you fight later on in the story mode. I think he's the second or third one that you actually do fight in Eden 6 floating tower. I've been farming him up to the point to where my inventory is full, as always. But I usually have been, I did collect almost basically every room decoration or weapon skin or armor skin, so I did receive quite a bit of them. But I'm just gonna be going over what kind of, obviously what kind of weapons that I've dropped from them. Kind of start to see like a familiar drop rate between them, and yes, I have dropped, and I'll go over which guns that I did receive more frequently from him than any other boss. So to start things off, Woodblocker, pretty much every boss, every video I've basically made, every boss drops this sniper rifle. It's I really don't care for it. Sniper rifle. I'm kind of really disappointed in sniper rifles in this game. Another one, true Monocle, is another sniper rifle that says one is enough, which honestly, like, this sniper rifle needs a lot more than just one. Defrauding Crossroad, which is basically a Sandhawk, but I actually got this one in corrosive instead of radiation, which is really nice. It's a really nice sniper rifle, and I highly recommend you guys getting it. Here soon, I'm actually going to be working on different builds. I'm pretty sure I practically perfected my build as far as how I want it. As far as solo play, you can use it in group, and I will be posting a build video on here shortly. I've been testing it, and I'll be showing you guys what skills, and I'm going to be fighting the boss to show you how I've been doing it. Redundant Brainstormer, it's another shotgun that I have had drop so many times, but this one actually has 208 times 14, and I'm pretty sure the other ones that I've dropped was like maybe 250 times 7 or 8. So this thing has like a massive DPS damage to it. I think the only difference is the magazine size is a little lower than the other ones. Rebel Yell, it's a pretty good assault rifle overall. I mean, I really can't. There's nothing really to complain about for it. Teriminal Devoted. It's a submachine gun that I honestly did not try or equipped it. So actually, I'm gonna equip it right now just to see, because I don't really want to say that it's bad or good. Okay, it's just one of those Malawan charge up ones. So yeah, something that I honestly probably don't care about all that much. And I'm messing up my... Alright, let's keep on going. Freedom Red Poly Bias. This gun's actually really cool. It shoots radiation like waves of balls out. It's pretty good damage, actually, really good accuracy, and the weapon, you know, it's TDR, so you can throw it, and it actually does some pretty good damage. I didn't really see what the red text actually means, or I didn't really notice anything different other than obviously it shoots radiation balls instead of pellets. Adopting Sleeping Giant. This is just one of the submachine guns that has minus 20% weapon damage, which honestly sucks. Has almost no magazine. The attack command is pretty good with the lifesteal. Other than that, I don't really care for it. Discipled Star Helix. It's a pretty good overall assault rifle. Does a lot of damage, and if you're flak or any other class that like is able to shoot, have like an extra shot depending on your bullets, this is an overall pretty good gun, and doesn't consume three shots per, or 3 bullets per shot. So to be able to do basically 1200 damage every one shot is overall a good gun. Coolheaded, the Tidal Wave. I was actually using the shotgun against this boss, and I have to say it's really strong, and it's not really good against the distance wise, but when he slams his hand down, I could pretty much get his health down halfway, and actually get breaking his hand and then shooting his head. Superfluous Hellshock. It's another one of those pistols that looks cool but could be a lot better. Subsize the Butcher. It's just a fast firing shotgun, Hyperion. It's actually does like almost no damage. I don't really care for it. Moving on. Expert Firestorm. I really do love this sniper rifle and how it shoots with the meteors coming down. I've ran into this one probably about I think I got it from Captain Trot, and that's about it as far as like what other creatures. The Duck. I've had this drop from the Sasquatch or Chupacabra branch, and also the Graveward. It's a good overall pistol. Every class should have this gun. I mean, or at least have it on every character that you have. It's a good overall Jacob's pistol, and I'm in love with it. Dangerous Super Ball. I actually did not try this one out, so we're just gonna switch to it real quick. So it looks like it has like a kind of tracking to it or whatever. Honestly, it does a crapload of fire damage over time, so looks to be like an overall pretty good gun. I actually got the Ruthless Infinity. Sadly, on flak, it's not that viable, but I'm sure you can somehow, especially if you decide to go like a pet build. So there are Infinity pistols in this game, and I'm kind of happy that I got one but sadly it's no element on it. So maybe there are elements on it, I just haven't gotten it yet. Turbo 10 Golem. It's a actually really strong hitting submachine gun, but it just doesn't have that initial fire rate to it, and the magazine size is pretty low, so I just disregard it. Rebel Yell. It's a decent assault rifle. I mean it's tracking darts, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, that is assault rifle. Vengeful Dam. It's a good overall assault rifle with good magazine fire rate, little low or a little high on the reload speed, but damage is overall good. Then you get, because it's a Vlad-off, you get a shield, which is always good. Stuffed Tunguska. Like I said, I'm kind of disappointed with the rocket launchers in this game. I haven't found one that I really like, but yeah, it just shoots a rocket and explodes. I mean, there's not really much to it. I didn't really notice a damage difference. Shocking AA. It looks good. It might seem good, but I honestly was disappointed in the gun. I'm going to switch this one out real quick and scroll back down. I got a couple, obviously, for me, I got some class mods for my character, Flag, but nothing for the hunter kill skills, so I basically disregard it. But like this is actually really good, but I don't really like the perks that they offer. I mean, you get the action skill cooldown, but if it would be hunter skill with like the weapon critical damage, action skill rate, and then like I don't even care if it's plus 5% weapon damage, that'd be a tier 1 class mod for Flag, which would be pretty cool. Razrez, the Dictator. It's like another good overall assault rifle that obviously has a good magazine, good fire rate, reload. It's pretty accurate for the most part. does good damage and basically shoots 3 bullets out. So if you're flak, you can potentially shoot 6 for each shot that you do. So overall, it's a good shotgun. Dueling TK Shockwave. I was actually very impressed with this gun. It does a crap load of damage. As you can see, you get the plus 75% weapon damage plus the 45% critical hit damage. Consumes 2 shots, but as flak, sometimes, especially with a shotgun, you're most likely going to get the bullets back, and it's pretty good. Unending Magnificent. I didn't really see a big difference in this gun, other than, you know, it shoots 2 bullets out. It's a pretty fast fire rate, but I think at the time I actually have lower pistol damage, so I didn't really get to see the whole thing in action, as far as not touching like the actual DPS of the gun. Cocky the boring gun. This, honestly, actually I didn't shoot this one at all, so we're gonna put it on real quick and try it out.
Let them hear your rage.
Anybody see? Oh, so it's so it shoots like razor blades or something out that I'm sure that explodes, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for what I received from him. There's a one assault rifle that I did get from my normal playthrough or whatever. It's a COV assault rifle that was actually corrosive with me, that actually shoots little tiny corrosive balls out like missiles, and it has a laser beam, so it does overall pretty good damage. And I actually got that to drop from him too at one point, or some point throughout the gameplay that I did before making this video. And other than that, like, that's practically it. There are some weapons that I have not seen dropped from some bosses, and obviously there's some duplicates, like these 2 sniper rifles, and I'm pretty sure the assault rifle is also from a different boss. But yeah, we're gonna jump into the actual boss fight. I'm gonna be kind of showcasing how I have my, if you can see it, how I have my DPS flex build set up. I don't know, because like people were wondering like if this is actually worth it, is the power inside, because people were wondering like if it actually counts as an action skill. Well, fade away counts as an action skill, guys. It does increase your damage, but for me, I just feel like these 5 points alone can go to, you know, this, or go to that, and maybe even go to that, so you actually have increase on the duration. So we're still testing everything out. I personally love the Megavore, just because sometimes I just can't see the person's head, and this kind of helps out. And you know, this does give 25% action skill damage, so you are basically getting this perk without the additional benefit of getting the plus another 25%, but you are getting critical hit. So I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, you can go whatever you want. That's what's so beautiful about Borderlands, however your playstyle is. Like me, I love the self-repairing system. Some people go, they increase 10% fire rate. It's all up to you guys, and honestly, like, this perk, I don't really notice a huge difference as far as like killing stuff, because honestly, with flak, you should just be destroying everything, and I'm going to be showing you why you should just be destroying everything. So this isn't like the actual build video, just ooh, there we go. And if you want,
I am
I just get so much health regen back with my build too. Like, that honestly probably shouldn't have killed me like it was, but as you can see now, pretty much I have my action skill ready for this DPS. And make sure you just guys stand still with flak. You should have that perk, so you have to stand still. It's a must-have. Yeah, like when you get to this spot where and also too, like with that crit perk, I could have kept going right there because for the most part, one of those bullets that spawns with the ricochet would have hit him. So we're just gonna get my perk back real quick. I could kill him. I could have killed him easily without it, but oh, okay. Messing up there, but yeah, still doing a little play testing as far as what I like and what honestly. Because nothing's perfect. In a perfect world, I think that perk will be really good. So we actually got a Beastmaster skin that I already own. And we have Optimized Carrier, which yeah, I actually already showcased this one. It's not that good. It just doesn't do the DPS pretty much for any character that you probably have. But yeah, that is all the loot that I have received from, my phone just went off, received from this boss, and a couple of them that I didn't have drop from me that I did have drop from me on normal mode. But that's fine. That's the whole point of this. It's just to see if there's any different loot that you should be receiving from a specific boss. And so far, I've not received a Infinity Pistol other than from him. So that's kind of cool. I can't wait to actually try it out on my other characters. If you guys did enjoy the content, as always, please like, subscribe, hit the notifications button. I'll be leaving all the names of the guns, artifacts, and shields that I got in the description below. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.